All right, so this was our first week doing our daily grammar practice. So let's see how we did and go over our answers to kind of help you. And then you can use this to guide you for the rest of the week, okay? So the first thing you need to do is you need to find different parts of speech, okay? So the first one you're talking about is nouns, pronouns, verbs, adverbs, adjective, articles, prepositions, conjunctions, interjections. And what you're going to do is you're going to look at our sentence, my sweater is under my lanky legs, and you're going to type what part of speech they are next to the word. So, the first thing I always do is I always start with my nouns. So first, what I would do is I would label them, and then I would go through and type them in. So we're looking for our nouns first. So the first noun I find is sweater, and then I also find legs. An N I put for noun. Inside noun, you need to decide, is it common, proper, or possessive? Well, a sweater is a common noun, and legs are common nouns. Common means they're not specific. Okay, proper means they are specific. So capital letters, and possessive has apostrophe S or S apostrophe. Next thing we're going to look for is we are going to look for our pronouns. So pronouns take the place of a noun. So we have my, up and look like that. We have another my. A P is for pronoun. Then we need to decide on our type, our case, and our person. So this pronoun, is it subjective in the subject? Is it objective in the predicate? Or is it possessive? So we're talking about my sweater and my legs, therefore it is possessive. So that is the type is a pronoun, the case is possessive, and now we need to figure out the person. So when we use the pronoun I, are we using this in the first person point of view, the second person point of view, or the third person point of view? So you should have first. Because when we say I or my, that is talking about our first person because that is how we tell the story about ourselves. All right, the next thing we need to look for is our verb. Okay, so our verb can be the action, it can be the linking, or it can be helping. So is our verb, and is actually a linking verb because it's connecting our subject to our predicate. Then we need to check, are there any adverbs? Adverbs describe verbs. Is there anything describing is? No. Adjective, anything describing noun? Yeah, lanky. Lanky is describing our type of legs. So this is an adjective. Then we need to figure out, are there any prepositions? Well, prepositions are position words, and therefore it's talking about a location. So you can be under something, you can be located under something, so that's our preposition. So then what I would do if I was you is I would then, once you have everything labeled, and you can do that on a paper on a piece of paper because you can't type it out, I would go and I would type in my answer. So number one, we have a first person possessive pronoun. Number two, we have a common noun. Number three is a linking verb. Number four is a preposition. Number five is a first person possessive pronoun. Number six is an adjective because it's describing our legs. And number seven is our common noun. So those should be our answers for our Monday DGP.